Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back. The Infected. So, since the last episode, I was able to do some things. And let me just talk about it real quick and then we'll get to it. So, pretty much went to all the places that you guys saw. And I went down here. You know, you saw me. We did the croc thing. We went down here. 50-50 chance. Nope. So finally, I streamed this again, and I went up to this one, and the truck is up here. I did see the truck. The truck requires 15 mechanical parts, 20 iron ingots, 20 steel ingots, and 25 plastic to repair it before I can bring it back. Now, I started building some machines. So I got a machine here, mineral extractor, and I also put a mineral extractor here at this closest mine, and we'll go take a look at that right now. They're very, very slow. They also aren't like one for one. Oh, I got this here. So I've got a couple, these little, so these are wind turbines. The thing about these are they will produce 20 power all the time. All right. So they're the lowest, but they're consistently producing power. If you put out the solar panel, it does 40 power at its peak. Obviously, whatever, noon. If it's not raining, probably. So that, and then this generates a steady 20 power, no matter what. So two of them is 40 power. You can see here, I've got power stored now. My total capacity, the power in is that 40 from the 20 and 20. No power going out yet. There's the power panel here. What? Yeah, I have no power here. Oh, this is telling you what it would be right now if I had a solar out. Look at this, 35. So that's not very good. And I've got one battery. So the problem with these mineral extractors is this. It will produce stone and whatever ore. So here, where I'm at now, I'm going to grab this piece of ore, right? I'm going to grab this ore. So we've... Vambies, I got things to do, man. What do you think it's going to be over here again? Every time. What the... Dude, she just cooked... She just cooked all my thingies. Oh my god, that one's gone. 2 here gone. All right, that's malarkey right there. You know what? I should search her because sometimes they give me ingots. Nope, animal fat. Wow. Okay, so there's a pattern here. They are attacking right here for some reason. Someone thought they tracked toward my bed, but my bed is upstairs on the other side of the house. They must be spawning right here and coming straight over. Once in a while, I'll see them spawn right out here. Anyway, what was I saying? All right, so you know how I have these in ingot form. That's fine. But if you want to make steel, you got to combine not an ingot, but the ore version of iron and the ore version of lead to get steel alloy. Once you get the steel alloy, you can go to the blast furnace or whatever they call this thingy and cook that, and that's going to turn that into steel for us. So we got this, my remaining copper, my aluminum. I had some steel. I made a steel spear, which I have on me right now. Let me see. I've got 5 biofuel on me right now. Let's go, let's see. It is 8:25 in the morning. I got to double check my food. We got water. We got cooked chicken, goes out in an hour. This is 10 hours. I'll eat this chicken and eat one of these. I don't know where these are at right now. Grab 2 of these. These have been on here a while. Still 14. That's pretty good. So that was from a bear back in the day. Back in the day. I've killed so many bears since then. It's crazy. So I got a steel spear, which is, we'll see if it's good. I was hoping, if anything, it would just be more durable, right? Because the bone spears, 3 times I've been caught out where I wasn't paying attention to my bone spear. I hit a bear and it broke. Luckily, I had a second one, But it happened twice. And then the third time, I didn't have a spear at all because it broke and I forgot. And I tried, you know what's weird is with this, I actually got one, possibly 2 hits on a Vambi with that. But it's weird. It's almost like this. So if there, oh, it's not like that. It was, I don't know if it can be even used as a weapon, honestly, but one of them did make contact with it. But I had to run away. I had my bow, but I had no arrows. Anyway, this is my closest one. I dropped this here. So you can see what it's producing. It's about, I think it's every 4 or 5 minutes. Okay. The oil obviously it lasts a while, right? So that was just one oil had been used, and you can just put 5 of the biofuel in here. But you can see it's produced 2 copper to 3 stone, or to 4 stone. So that's not very good. Not very good. Very slow. I believe based on looking at this now, if you look at this, 18 iron ingots, planks, and nails. I think as soon as you start either collecting nails or you have the anvil to make nails and you've been doing your ingots like you're supposed to in your little furnaces, I think you're supposed to get those dang extractors down early, like earlier game than what I did. And so that was a mistake of mine, not really knowing that's what I should have done, because number one, they're really slow. Number two, I'm in desperate need of a lot of things. And as far as components go, I'm gonna bring up the wiki real quick. Just bear with me a second. The infected, not the forest. The forest. We started playing that. All right, so based off this, I'm looking at a little map. It shows if you go into a cave, I found that you can get lead by using your pick, right? If you go and put the mineral if you put the mineral extractor out here, it's going to collect stone, iron ore, and iron fragments, is what it said. It says, please note that no caves will extract iron. Smelt small stones in forges for iron fragments that can be converted to ingots. Placing these extractors anywhere outside the caves will extract iron and iron fragments. They don't say it'll extract stone most of the time. What's up with that, right? So, that's why I put this one here, right? I put this one here, and this should be... Oh, look. That makes it even worse. One fragment. One fragment means that just burned my chance of getting a whole piece of ore. So I'm back on this thing of cooking this stuff down. The only problem with this is it creates these. And what I need is these guys, right? So here is a steel ingot right there. So that's what the steel ingots look like. This copper, we don't need to combine the copper with anything, right? We just need lead and the iron. So I can go ahead and just melt the copper, as far as I know. The copper's used in this stuff here. The copper was used for this. Copper was used for these. Copper was used for this. Copper was used for this. So, yeah. That being said, did I read off what it needs? Yes, I did. 15. So check this out. Here's where I'm at on this. It needs 15 mechanical parts. I have 16. We need 20 iron ingots. I burned through my ingots. So that's why I'm doing these. 20 iron ingots. It needs 20 steel ingots. We just made one. And then 25 plastic. So I have 10 and 5 plastic right now. To make plastic, I need to be able to craft these guys, oil cans, and you have to craft the oil extractor to get oil cans. Then you take these and tree bark, I believe, to make plastic, right? So I either do that, and let me get to the crux of this. So 3 oil cans, 5 bark chips make 1 can. If I was to make one of those oil thingies, this guy, look how expensive this is. 6 steel ingots, 15 aluminum, and 6 of my mechanical parts. That's almost like a deal breaker right there, right? Because that puts me farther and farther behind on my truck. So that's not good. This thing cooks them a lot faster. All right, we'll put this down here. Okay, let's see. Do I have... I don't think I... No, I don't have any of those. Put that in there and that in there. We're gonna keep doing stone in here because I've got to build my iron ingots back up for other things. So this is what I was doing for the first. It's day 22, by the way. Day 22. So what I was saying earlier, this, if I put the extractor right here, it's gonna extract. You saw it, iron, stone, iron fragments. Okay, fine, whatever. If you put it in the cave, each cave, based on its area, see, this is in a green area. This is in whatever. This is like light, let's call this light brown, dark brown, dark brown. So we have 1, 2 green ones, 3 green ones. 1, 2, 3. So these 3 here will produce copper. Copper, copper, copper. This one will produce aluminum. Aluminum, aluminum, aluminum. This one will produce cobalt. So cobalt, cobalt, and cobalt. You got to get, look, you can put extractors in each one, right? Or put them in your closest ones, right? So copper, I guess, is this closer than this? It's whatever. You could just do 1, 2, 3. That will produce all 3 of your different ores. I wish this was a different one because this is pretty close here. But I imagine, I guess, just running straight across, putting one here, putting one here. These aren't cheap to produce either. Every time you produce, look at that, another fragment. That's just poor. It's really poor. Like I need the other things because I need to make the steel, right? So we put these here. That's it for that. And then you got to keep doing the stone and keep making fragments, which means I got to sit here basically and do this and figure out. It happens pretty fast. I don't think you could put it in here. Oh my god, I didn't even think of that brick forge. Let's just try it. What would be crazy if I could? I could fill this whole brick forge up. Oh my god. Are they... Oh my god. Dude. We need to go get some stone. Holy cow. That might actually be really good. 'Cause this... Well, one, look, if I go somewhere, I can fill this thing up. At least it's going to do all these. It's like having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these furnaces, right? Because 2 and 2. But those don't look like they're going faster, right? Look at that. See how it's ticking? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trying to keep my cadence the same. Ooh, it's raining. So it's the same, but whatever. That should help me kick this into gear really cool. Not really quick, but quicker. All right, cool. Cool. I like that. That discovery was just thanks to you guys. Me explaining. Look, I'm not explaining because I'm some super genius. I'm just sharing with you guys what I'm trying to do. Now, if I go, I haven't found a whole lot of stuff that uses cobalt, right? But I do need to start resourcing aluminum. I don't know why the clay soil, I don't know what that must be for something else. Maybe the flowers or something. Stone grinder. Grinds small stones into sand and iron fragments. Electrical parts make... God, it's expensive as all get-go. Is this guy over here? He is! Or she is. Yeah, you're stuck, lady. I need a way to jump over this. They're just gonna keep breaking my fence. Took a while. Okay, there's. She gave me an ingot. Or, ore. Ore, really. So you guys see where I'm at, right? You guys can definitely see where I'm... there we go. So you do that, and then we can put in these 5, and then put in the rest of these guys. I need one more. This is good, though. This, like I said, this... Alright, I'm going to put this here. So there's one steel ingot, basically. I'm going to put that there. Check this guy. Nothing. Stone and stone. Okay. Well, let's go... can I move this with stone in it? Apparently I can. Yep. Alright. Let's go get some stony. Stony baloney. Oh, look. If you don't have the... If you don't have the crates on... Should I just get the stone from right here? I hate doing that because if I need stone, I like having that stuff local. So if you have the crates in here that block your vision, it puts you, in like you're towing a, what do they call those rickshaw thingies. But if you just have something lower than that, like it just grabs it normal, well, not normal, it grabs it the weird way that it does. Okay. Fill her up with buttercup. Alright, that's that. Give me the stones, man. Give me a field of stones. This is... Yeah, this seems a little bit ridiculous going this far for stones, doesn't it? So anyway... Oh, man, I was super excited. Let me tell you something. The truck that I found, and I'll show you guys, right? It is big. It is red. It's a dual front axle, single rear axle, just a huge truck, right? But it was in between two. Let's see if I can show you on here. It's back here, but right between these two houses. And it wasn't that easy to see. I mean, when I went in between the houses, there it was, big as day. But there's a strong possibility with me running in between those places, right, that I could have missed it in one of the other villages. Thank goodness I didn't, but I could have. I think I could have. We're going down this way, going toward our mine, so. Oh, my stone axe is going to break. Stone axe! Don't you break for me. So, this game, it's interesting, right? It's like I said early on, it doesn't hold your hand telling you what to do, right? It doesn't say, oh, you want to make an axe? Here's the recipe. You got to go to that book, the Itempedia or whatever, look up the recipe, remember it, and then put the right stuff in the right whatever, the bench, the anvil, the advanced workbench, whatever you need, right? So it doesn't hold your hand that way. And in the same sense, it doesn't, there's no like instructions like, hey, you better get your mineral extractors down as quick as you can, because believe you me, you're going to want those, right? One more copper. Just top this off. I don't want that running out. Didn't I just see a bunch of stone right here when I dropped this off? I thought I saw a bunch on the ground. Not that it matters. We got this now. All right, let's go back. So very interesting. Just when I thought I was making some serious headway on this, I'm still stuck in kind of the grind mode. You know, I got to grind this stuff. But this is like part of it, right? This is the game. Look at me. I got a cart. I'm lugging rocks around still, just like I was on day one, melting rocks down. But with that brick furnace forge oven thingy, I think it's going to be a lot better. I think it's going to be a lot quicker. Because I don't ever just stand there and watch it melt the stuff. So I'm always losing time before I take it out and add more. So having this big oven going, like this guy, right? Wow, dude, my stamina. Fill it up, buttercup. Okay, we got that. We'll put these on here. We got these going still. Might as well just keep putting stones in them. All right, see, we got 5, 5, 1. More copper ore. You know what? I'm just going to put the copper ore in here for now. No reason to melt it down until I need it, right? Because this stuff is working. One thing is I'm using coal too for this guy. I'll just make sure that this thing doesn't run out. That one coal will fill it all the way up. So coal's pretty dang useful, I think. So to make this guy, you need 50 bricks. You make the bricks, you put them here, they dry, right? The bricks are clay and sand. And to get sand, you take 2 stones and just put it on the workbench, and it like auto grinds it down, and you get 10. So you see that? I didn't really look closely at this, but these guys here. So a mixer. I don't know what that really does. This thing, a stone grinder, though, if you think about it, grinding stones, it's going to give you sand and iron fragments. Each stone will provide 10 sand and 2 fragments. Each stone gives you 2 fragments. It takes 25 seconds to grind each stone. It's weird, though. What else do you need the sand for after you build the bricks and build the oven? It seems like it's not worth the juice isn't worth the squeeze, right? I mean, you got to look at what it costs to build that sucker. 12 electrical parts, 6 mechanical? That's a lot. Now, I'm pretty sure did those seem to go really fast right there? I don't know, maybe I'm just bumping my gums too much. I'm pretty sure of something though. And okay, we got this. That really produces a lot. That's good stuff right there. I'm pretty sure that the stuff does respawn. I was right over here, and we're going to go double check. I ran into a building. Now, I could be wrong. I have to check every building over there. I could be wrong because, remember, I had the small backpack, right? I had the small backpack, and I was leaving a lot of stuff. But it felt like some of the stuff that I would have grabbed had respawned. So we're going to go up here and search this village again and double check that theory. Let's see, what time is it? 2:56. That's fine. We'll get these melted. We'll get these going. I'll put a new batch in, then we'll go up there. So, if they did respawn, now with this bigger backpack, man, I can literally take on everything in 5 houses, then put it in my cart, take on all the other 5. I can grab everything. Now, I always try to grab electrical. I always try to grab mechanical. I always try to grab wire. Plastic was one of the things I wasn't grabbing all the time, which now I need 25 plastic. I can make plastic, but I don't have the stuff that I need to make it with. It's like you've got to weigh your options. Is it worth making one of these machines to get you the components? You know what I mean? It's weird. I don't know if the juice is worth the squeeze. I said that already. I think I'm going to. How many of these do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll probably have 7. Maybe 8. Let's see. Maybe I'll melt these irons down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you can have some stone. Okay, let me put these stone back. Let's go check this out. See if we're doing okay on food. We'll see if we can figure out if this place respawns or not. It's look, sometimes I get used to playing games that I don't know, 7 Days to Die. Let's just pick 7 Days to Die, right? How do you like my spear? Dang it. I want this bear. I'm going to take it part way back, then get my cart. So, I'm like, oh, that's a deer. That's a deer. I turn around. No, it's a bear. Thank you for the hoof sounds on the bear to freak me out, man. Anyway, what was I saying? You get used to games like 7 Days, right? So 7 days, you get pretty quick to a certain day, and you're good. Like, you're good, right? You're not grinding anymore. Now you're having fun. Your goal is to get to even a sawed-off shotgun, right? And now you can go into any house you want and search. Now you're just looking for better and better loot, better gear, right? You can always build, chop, all that stuff. Now, again, that game is a different type of survival crafting game. You don't need that stuff. Yeah, you need iron and steel for upgraded buildings, but it's a whole different animal, right? So you get used to that. Then you get into a game like this. A game like Hold Your Own was another one where when I first think about it, I want to say, oh, this thing's grindy. I'm not going to draw. I'm going to walk. I'm just going to admit to it right now. I'm going to walk with this bear. Me and this bear are friends, even though I killed him. So my first instinct would be to say, are those spikes at my gate? That's got to be something else. My first instinct would be, whoa, wow, this is grindy. But it's not, though, right? I always talk about patience and all this other stuff, too, but I'm guilty of it as well, of the instantaneous gratification in it from a game, right? You want to be kitted out. You want it to do whatever you want. But then, you know what the biggest thing is? A game that this will explain to you exactly what I'm talking about? Minecraft. You're like, what do you mean Minecraft? Well, I'll tell you what I mean. Minecraft gives you the ability to go into a cheat mode. Super simple. You just type in game mode, right? Game mode creative. You can go into creative mode. You can build whatever you can build a house out of diamonds, right? You can get the best armor. You can do all this stuff, right? There's a problem with that. Pretty soon you're like, oh, I'm bored. I'm bored with this. There's no challenge. There's no grind. Let's use grind just because I don't have a better word to use right now. You lose. Maybe you don't. I do. If I go into some sort of creative mode, the fun of playing that game is you have to explore. You have to find, all this stuff. Where the heck did I put? There it is. You have to, go mine for all your stuff. I don't think I need any more spoiled food. I got a whole crate dedicated to it. So that's what I'm talking about. That is a perfect explanation of what I'm talking about. Is a game like Minecraft, right? You get used to having that instant gratification. I can dry some more here. I'm just going to get rid of this other stuff. I don't need it. And I don't need it spoiled. I don't care what you say. All right, I'm probably confusing some people now. There's a lot of talking in this one. Look, I'm talking to you guys because this is the stuff I do. I have to do this stuff. So anyway. So, what I'm saying is, in a game like this, there is a build mode in this that I don't know, when I first started the game, when I was streaming it, it was a different playthrough. I was in that mode for some reason by default, which was a little bit weird. I didn't understand what the heck was going on, but I got out of it right away. What it does allows you basically to build anything you want without costing you anything. But it doesn't let you spawn in like everything in the game, which is a good thing, because if it did, you're not going to play the game. You're going to spawn in, 100 oil extractors and whatever else, right? Are you guys picking up what I'm putting down? It's for our own benefit that it doesn't allow that. Because if it did, I don't know. I think we wouldn't get any enjoyment out of any game. We'd be critical of the game, even though it's not the game's fault, right? Oh, I don't even know where that story started. I told you guys we'd go up here. We're going up here. Dang bears. All right, back on the. Wait, did I eat my? No, I gotta eat this. Watch over here. Okay, we're at 75% of the way. So, I looked at this closer, right? Complete this circle to get +1 health. That's going to go to 101. It's like, oh, dude, I was hunting livers, I'm like, oh, I got to have that liver. Got to get that bonus, 0.05% increase. It doesn't, I don't think it's worth it. Okay, some of these I went into, so don't hate if it's not right here right now. But let's take a look. Did I have my torch? Yes. Don't need spoiled food. Bandages. I would have grabbed bandages, right? Potato paste, coal, fragments. So are you going to narrate everything you pick up? Shut up. All right, egg. I would have picked up eggs. They go in the food one. Now, there was a couple med kits early on that I didn't pick up. So, I think this just proved already that these things are respawning in here. What the days are, I don't know. Like I said, it's day 22 right now. I was in here on probably day 20. Probably day 20. Look at this. 3 med kits already. I can actually make med kits too with some of the stuff that I have. Kevlar. I definitely would have picked up Kevlar. Kevlar and cloth was things I was definitely collecting. Glass. What I'm trying to do is get plastic, right? Plastic is one of the things I need, and I don't really want to make that oil extractor. So this stuff here, I was told, fish oil. Like, what is this for? It's for first aid kits. But it's so big. It takes up so much inventory space that I'm not sure it's worth, I'm not sure it's worth. I think I went into this one. This was one of the ones I may have searched. Steel spears instilled some confidence in me to take them on, man. These jerks. I'm going to leave the door open, too. There we go. That's good. That's good for one. That with some of my lead is going to be good for some steel. Yeah, see, this is definitely respawning in here. But again, I don't know the frequency of it. I do not know the frequency of it. I wish I did. Because then every whatever, I'd come do it, right? But what I'm thinking is, whatever I find in here, maybe, possibly, it might be enough to, like, say the plastics, right? I might find enough plastic in here for the truck repair. I might find, I got enough mechanical parts, but I obviously I'm still going to collect mechanical parts. I'm trying to think what else. I need steel, iron. I need to really just bear down and keep making the iron. With my not with my other things, with my extractor. I gotta be in here, and it's 5 minutes of. There's some plastic. It's 5 minutes worth of real time. It's not like you can go to sleep and wake up and the thing will be full. It doesn't work that way. Don't need bone shards. Animal fat. So I could revisit all these places, which to me, I really don't feel like doing that. Running out there like that, not so much. All right, how do I get back home? Let's see, that way. We definitely didn't hit that house. I think this thing's stronger. You see how she was like four hit. Wow, dude, these these villages are not. It's this way. They're not symmetrical at all. If they were, it'd make it way too easy. So my goal. What's my goal? My goal right now is to get the truck. Okay, to get the truck. Why? Well, it's because it's a vehicle. I want to get it. In order to do that, I'm trying to collect all the stuff I need to make the repairs. And right now, we are currently at 16 out of 25 here. We've got the right amount of mechanical parts, but we definitely want more. Food and med, that goes in there. What else did I grab? Liquids. Any room in there for that? No room for that. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. Med. That goes there. That goes there. Got this, and this. Got some coal. Where did I put the glass at? Oh, right there. And let's see, I got 5. I don't like that it was turned sideways. That was annoying me. I keep that on me just in case. Fragments. So these that I'm doing right now are just for this is just to make the ingots. This isn't going to help me make the steel. I've got to keep finding this raw stuff. Oh, that's cobalt. That's iron ore. That's cobalt. We can cook the cobalt. So here's another iron. Oh, that's cobalt too, isn't it? Shoot, man. I thought I had an iron here. It's not. It's cobalt. I don't think I need the raw cobalt at all. So I can cook that. Jeez. So far, this thing's given me just one ore. I need the ore. Like, unless I'm totally missing something, once you get it, you know what I'm saying? Cooking it into ingot form is not going to help me. There we go. That stuff's cooking. This is gonna help me. Oh, this is gonna help me get my my ingots back, but not my steel. I'm gonna grab firewood for that one. 5? I think it's 6 actually to fill one of these up with firewood. Nope, it's 5. It is 5. All right, that's cooking. This is cooking. So, you see where I'm at now, right? You see what the goal is. My concern is, this episode here was kind of a little all over the place, explaining things, what I'm trying to do. These things are so dang slow. If you guys got some ideas, let me know in the comments, because it could be really helpful. Look, I want to get to the point where we have this stuff going. Like what, coal heater to heat your house, the greenhouse, the water house. Need a lot of power in order to get the sharpened steel and iron tools. So if I make a grinder, I could repair my steel. I could repair my steel spear, which I think that's a good idea, but right now that's down the list a little bit. And just remember, if you do leave a comment, sometimes these videos, you know, I make them and then it's a couple days, 3 days later, and you're like, oh, you didn't do anything yet. And I may have made those videos back to back. So trust me, it's not that I'm ignoring anyone. It's not always in sequential order. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we got some more cobalt and some more iron. There we go. So look at that. Just in this one episode, you can see I've replenished my iron bar stock pretty good. But here's the problem. This is what I need. I need steel alloy with these things, this steel alloy, and I need that to make steel ingots. That's where I'm at. Doing what I'm doing here is not going to help. I've got to get those off Vambies. I got to get them out of here, which it's just not working good for me. Or I got to get them from the villages, because there was ingots in the village. Anyway, I've talked too much. I hope you guys were fine with that. I know that some people don't like me, like, quote, explaining. I'm not trying to tell people how to play the game. I'm just letting you know where I'm at, what we're doing here. And remember, we've done 3. There's been 3 horde events, and they're increasing by 1 each time. We're up to like 6 now, and it's getting dicey. And I need to repair this over here. I got a fair amount to do over here. So you guys stick with it. You don't want to miss the truck. You don't want to miss. I'm close to getting the truck. I'm close. I mean, look, I can use these oil cans here to make a little bit more plastic. We can search here, this place. Probably be worth going down there. That was the second place I searched. Take the cart down there, get everything out of that village. That's probably what we'll do next episode. And then we might have enough stuff to go repair the truck. Anyway, you guys hit the like button. Thanks for hanging out with me for a lot of talking. Oh, I just like talking to you guys. See ya!